Today I'm just gonna be different background a little bit, and I don't know if you'll be able to see me very well. It's a little bit sunny. I'm just a little bit on vacation, but I just wanted to talk real quick about the hair relaxer lawsuit. So I had posted it on my Facebook, and I think you guys have seen it popping up everywhere. The hair relaxer lawsuit, where it states like if you've had hair relaxer done, I'm not quite sure, but a long time ago, and if you've had this done for a while, on and off, you might be liable. Claim for cancers if you have cancers like uterine cancers, endometrial cancer, and this has been especially targeted for black or African American women. And this is true that like there is a history of black or African American women using relaxers to straighten their hair. So that there's a lot of like chemicals that they use. There's been that whole lie chemicals, then no lie, then lie chemicals, and whatever chemicals that they used to use even before that. And that could also be a cause of many things that happen in our system. And obviously it has some truth because there's a lawsuit which is there, meaning there's tangible evidence that this leads to cancers. And when you look at the movies and the history, there was a movie, I can't remember what the name was, I don't know if it was, but it was a movie about an African American woman who made a living through hair, manufacturing hair chemicals and things like that. I can't remember what the name was. And just looking at those kinds of movies, you can see that especially black and African American women have had a history of dealing with their hair. The hair, either they have been brainwashed or made to believe that straight hair was the hair that they could work with, that is manageable, that they need to have to look good, or to go to the like offices to appear in a certain way, and that was what was seen as presentable, even up to today. So you can see that whole history and where that has led to. And these chemicals, and we know that there are chemicals in there, and as I think I had also another video which has something about estrogens, which we also know are like in the shampoos and the oils and the lotions that we're using, which have also been seen or noted to cause or contribute certain things in our body which may be harmful to us, especially like as I said, like the hormone imbalance and things like that, or estrogen dominance. So that just leads me to the debate about 4C hair. So we know, like recently there's been that whole movement of natural for natural hair, which was like 10 to 20 years back now, and that has been helpful to people with 4C hair. Anybody, actually, let me not to say 4C hair, but even 4A, 4B, that whole natural hair movement has contributed to people going back to their natural hair, which is good. And this has also when it came with a bang. People just realized, like, why are we doing this? Whether it was because they wanted to do something different, maybe it was because that they wanted to show that you can actually live with 4C hair, or maybe because they were making more natural products, or the rise of more use of organic and natural products like shea butter and jojoba oil, almond oil, things like that. So whatever, that whole mix of it, but that led to the natural 4C movement, which has contributed really well for us because now it has led to like a kind of a social movement, so that more of 4C hair is being accepted in offices, in the artistic world, or in the like just the normal everyday life. Before, people, you'd see somebody with a wig or something like that, but now you can see somebody with an afro, or with nice, really coily hair, just maintaining their hair, and that has at least taken us back to a more healthier state of hair. And force the it became like quite a movement, like more of the 4C or 4B or 4A, like those, everyone popping up with all of these YouTube videos, how to make your hair maintain longer. And then it's still there, you can see the YouTubers, Green Beauty, Natural 4C, all of those people who are still there and maintaining their natural hair, and keeping that alive. And I think that is also made it grow from the the West, as they realized that they needed to keep their 4C hair, and this transferred to the African continent. And that was really big, because now there are also 4C natural hair outlets or salons in the African continent, which are promoting the use on products for 4C hair, which is good, because we like originally that is what we used to do anyway, that we used to keep our 4C hair with natural products like the shea butter, the coconut oil. That was normal. And the palms, the chemicals and things like that, it was actually foreign to us. And then then we had the hot combs and all of that stuff to straighten the hair, which was also damaging to the hair, but we would go through the pain. They say no pain, no gain, right? Just to straighten our hair, and when it's not necessary. And I'm not saying that, if you want to straighten your hair, if you want to leave your hair natural, that is your choice. But, it just, that move. Yeah, so that has made the African continent be more aware about 4C hair, and being able to do that has, I think, restored something about, just being confident in our own hair. And even though now we have to maybe pay more or something like that, but I think it is good for us as a people just to have that option to grow our natural hair with our natural products and organic products, so that we are able to keep healthier hair. And this is not like just the palms and chemicals are just not only for like black people. I mean, white, I don't say, like other races have had their hair chemically treated and permed, and this is not new, and this is also damaging to their hair. It's just that for our African hair, it's because of the texture of our hair and the coiliness of our hair, it's more damaging to our hair. And I think in a whole, like being able to use organic products and leave the chemical products is generally good for us. So what I think is so change of scenery. I just had to change a little bit, but continuing on the relaxer debate, I was just saying, if you are to continue with the relaxer, it's a choice. If you want to continue with the relaxer, you can do that, but you just have to know that there are consequences to it. And if you want to go to the natural route, you have to be aware of what you're gonna do to manage your hair. Of course, as as the relaxer said, the consequences might be the cancers, might be the estrogen or hormone imbalances, but also with the natural route, it's not easy. You see on people talking about how they have to struggle with maintaining their hair on wash day, especially if you have thick hair. You have to take time to manage your hair, clean your hair, make your hair dry and all of that stuff. If you have fine hair, you have to know which products to use to prevent breakage, and sometimes it's a process going through each product to know which product works for you. Some people are even allergic to natural products, so on both sides of the of the debate, whether natural or chemical, there are consequences which you have to live with, and you just have to know what is best for you. Of course, we don't want people to get cancers, so I would advocate for natural hair. Not that I'm saying I haven't used chemical hair, I mean chemical or relaxers, I have, but just that the relaxer lawsuit just brought to the fore the reasons why maybe we should switch to natural hair, natural products, and it just brought that debate to the forefront, so that it's like a reminder that these things that we're using are chemicals and that they can damage our bodies. So for me, I'm trying to go natural. I've done relaxers before just because it is easier to maintain for me, but sometimes you have to check to make a decision and just decide what you want to do. And that's for you guys. I just wanted to know, now that you've read the lawsuit, have you read the lawsuit? Do you know what it entails? Are you what are your experiences with relaxers? I know people who have had relaxers, and even you're told when you use them that they can cause you to have burning, scalding of your scalp, bald spots, things like that. And I'm sure some of you have experienced that. So tell me your experiences with natural hair, relaxed hair. Is it something, now that you've read it, are you going to switch to natural? Are you going to remain relaxed? I know under the lawsuit, and one of the posts, there was that whole debate going on, some saying that they were going to remain relaxed, like it didn't really matter for them, and then there's some who said they were going to go natural, or they had already switched to natural a long time before. And yeah, so I just want to know what you guys think about it, and let me know in the in the comments below. So yeah, your choice, natural or relaxed. And while we are on that, I am just gonna put down website for one of the natural relaxed products that you can get, especially if you live in Kenya. I'm gonna put it down, but the website is or Instagram handle is at zingiti_ke. You can get natural products for your hair, body, which have black soap, black soap, shea, what else, just natural products, which turmeric, all of that. So just check out that Instagram handle. Okay guys, take care, bye.